Hey guys, what's up? I know it's been a hot minute since my last video. So, yeah. So I've been working from home because of the COVID-19 thing. And pretty much because of my diabetes and high blood pressure, keeping myself isolated. So, I've only left home once, and that was for a doctor's appointment. And that other time I left home was to go just my husband we was just driving around just to get some fresh air and to get out the house. Not going anywhere, being around anyone, just in our car, driving around just to get out the house. He's still working because he's a manager at 7-Eleven, so he does the sanitizing protocol when he gets home and stuff like that, and has a mask, and we have some reusable masks, and have some masks that one of my daughter's friends made for us, and then we have some that can be re-washed and sterilized, and even after washing, put in some hot soapy water and put it in the microwave for a couple of minutes and nuke it good before we finish washing it. So yeah, so that's what been going on here. As far as crocheting, I've been doing some spinning since I've been home. So here's 2 full bobbins. The bottom one is, I believe it's Shetland. It's supposed to be an alpaca that I got from someone through a friend. But when it got here, it was wool. And so I contacted the person and let them know, hey, this is not alpaca you sent me, it's wool. And so she wanted to see the label that was on the bag. I'm like, I know my fibers. So I showed her the label. The label on the bag said alpaca. But this is not alpaca. This is wool. And if I had to bet money on it, I would say it is Shetland, because I have some Shetland this exact same color. It handles the same. It spins the same. It feels the same. So I'm pretty sure this is some Shetland fiber. And so, yeah. This is some old stash. This is some wool that I have from when Windswept Farms was in business. And I think I have a bunch of this left. I gotta look, but I think I have a bunch of that left. The color isn't really showing up that good. It's like a river rock reddish color. And then this is some fiber that my husband dyed. So this is some Falkland. And it's like muted earth tones, and I really like it. It's real pretty. And so that's the 3rd bobbin that's finished. The 2nd bobbin of the Shetland, I only have this much left to spin. See, wool. This is wool. Okay, and just to have a comparison. All right, this is a ball of alpaca right beside it. So yeah. And so that bobbin is almost done, because that's all I have left of that wool. And so I've been spinning on my drop spindles, because I try once a year to fill up all my spindles. So this is a bamboo, paper towel. This is a bamboo, it's either bamboo, it looks like bamboo silk, or it could be nylon, but that looks like nylon. So this is a nylon alpaca wool blend from Windswept Farms as well. And I've been spinning that on my drop spindle. So that's one of my spindles I got from New York Sheep and Wool Festival last year. And it's slubby yarn. It's slubby yarn. But that's the way it was supposed to be. And then this is why I test spun some of that mystery wool to see what it would spin like, and that's what it looks like spun on the drop spindle. And then I have this is some Jacob. I had some Jacob samples, and I spun that on the drop spindle. And so that's what I think I'm doing. Like every time I get ready to do a spin, I'm going to spin a fair amount of it on the drop spindle first just to get a handle on it. This is some odd bits and pieces of alpaca. It's like several different colors up here that I got out of that bag that other fiber's in. And I found a little bit more of that silk that I had dyed purple a couple years ago. And I got rid of all of it. I spun up a bunch of it. And then I sent the rest off to different people because I was sick of seeing it. But I still have undyed silk over there that needs to be dyed. So this is what I've been spinning on my CD spindle. Is that alpaca. So there was a couple of different shades of alpaca in that bag. And I've been getting all of the odd shades out. Like you saw on that spindle. And I've been spinning on drop spindles. So I haven't knit anything in a while, but I've been crocheting. So some of the stuff I crocheted I've already given to It's Forever Home. 2 of them was baby blankets for my future grandson who's due in July. And so I've almost used up 3 balls of the carrot cakes. Sweet rolls. Oh, Premier Sweet Rolls. So I had 3 of these. One was the gray and different shades of gray and white that I did this puff stitch beanie with. I just got to weave in the end. And then the other one, there's 2 that was this purple, gray and white. And I've done 2 beanies with that. So what I'm doing now is I had a couple of skeins of that Mill-In Isra Mihiha, however you say his name. And I only had 1 left. I had 3 balls left, and this is the last ball. And so what I did was I made me a slouchy hat to protect my dreads. And so I can just tuck them up under there if I'm going to be going outside. Because that pollen is bad. Being inside, this has been the best year ever for my allergies. So I made me this hat just to protect my hair. And then I also made one for my granddaughter, Luna, because when I pick her up, she always pulls my hat off and she tries to put it on her head. And then she just throws it on the floor. She does not wear hats. Much like I don't normally wear hats. She doesn't wear hats either. So I had one of the balls I used to make this hat. And I put in a little basket weave detail right there. And then I also made this little circle scarf. That's Luna down there. And for my friend's wife who is undergoing chemo right now. She's been battling it for several years. So then I also watched Bag a Day Crochet, and then she did a tutorial for this blanket, and it has the I'll put a link and everything in the information notes on this video, but it had the Sesame Street characters on the blanket. It had, I think, Oscar the Grouch, Big Bag, Big Bird, Elmo, and Cookie Monster. So there's 4 of those. So I ordered the characters because I want to make a blanket for my granddaughter. I want to make a blanket for my grandson. So I've been knitting the blocks. Crocheting the blocks that are going to be part of the blanket. So I got 3 of these yellow ones, and I've been using scraps. And then after I got the scraps down to the point where I couldn't get another full square out of them, that's when I started opening up new balls of yarn. So this yellow, I think I have enough to do 1 more square, and then I only had enough to do 2 reds. So each of those blankets will get 1 red block. And I only had enough to do 2 dark blue squares, so each of those would get a dark blue block. And then I had, this was the leftover from the baby blanket I made. My grandson, see, she just took that stuff and just knocked it on the floor. So I was able to get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I was able to get 5 squares out of that ball, that one ball of yarn that was left over from me making that blanket for my grandson. Why you do that, bad girl? Why you throw grandma's stuff on the floor? Huh? Stop knocking stuff down. What is it to us? Leave my stuff alone. So that's what I've been doing. I've been making hats and squares to make those blankets for my grandchildren. And no, gimme. I'm gonna let y'all see her. She's walking now. So there she is. See, she took it and just threw it down. And then she's gonna stick her foot on it. I bet she'll go step on it. Yep. That's what she feels about hats, guys. She's not a hat fan. Not a hat fan. Give me that. You're so bad. You're being so bad. But yeah, Luna is walking. That's, as you can see, she's trying to get to the trash can. Let me go ahead and sit it out the way. I don't want to put this stuff, but this can sit back here. Alright. So Luna is walking now. That's you. Come here. Say hey, everybody. Say hello. Hello. Say hello. Wave. Hi. Say hi. Hi. You're not going to do it. Say hi. Hello. Good girl. So she's walking now. She's not really talking. She mumbles. I mean, she knows everything. She knows too much to be so little. But she understands. She knows what a no-no means. That's for sure. And then she'll put her hand out sometimes. You can just pop her hand. But she's not speaking yet. But she hums complete songs from the Bumma Mums. Hey, baby. Hey. She hums the complete song. So she knows these songs. She's just not talking. I figure what's going to happen is one day, out of the blue, she's just going to start talking and never shut up. She's going to be one of those kids where we get notes from school telling her how helpful she is, but that she needs to be quiet. Hi. How you doing, baby? How you doing? You sleepy? Huh? You ready for the nap now? Okay. But I just wanted to show you guys I'm okay. I'm doing fine. And I just wanted to share. Oh, you want to pound it? Pound it. No. Okay. No. Leave my crochet. Look. And share with you guys what I've been working on, what's going on. Because my goal this year is to spend 20 pounds of yarn. That's my goal. I've already spun, so that's 4, that's 5 plus. So I'm almost at 6 pounds that I've spun up for the year. I got behind in my goals, and because I be watching her a lot, and I can't spin with her because she will, it's dangerous. So I just have to crochet and when I can get a chance, and I need to pull out my knit needle. So I pretty much figured that I think I'm just going to do a bunch of blankets using the bush stitch just to go ahead and burn that acrylic I got up. I might do a cardigan or two. That's what I want to do, a couple of adult size cardigans, maybe do some little stuff for her and her cousin when he gets here. I was acrylic free almost, so I could start using my wool and alpaca and nice yarns. And then people always give me acrylic, and then I just have this feeling that I gotta get it out of here. And so I'm gonna be making a bunch of hats, and probably small baby blankets and stuff to try and burn through this acrylic. so I can move on to my wool blends and using my wool and stuff. Yes, I know. And so I hope you guys are doing okay. On a personal note, we have one family member down in North Carolina who passed away from COVID, and my dad, he's in the hospital in Greenville. So for those of you who offer your prayers, please put some prayers out for him. He had bilateral blood clots in his lungs, and it was caught early enough that they were able to give him clot busters and stuff and keep him quiet and everything. And he's still in the hospital. He's on the final stages of Alzheimer's dementia. So he's not ambulatory now, and it's getting harder and harder for him to move around and stuff and get up. So he's they're more prone to getting clots and stuff. We've been lucky he's never had any bed sores or anything like that. So just keep him in your thoughts and prayers, and anybody else who might be going through what we're going through right now. I offer you my thoughts and prayers, because believe me, I understand what it's like. For me, it's harder because I kind of keep to myself, but with this travel thing, not being able to travel, I know you're talking. So with this travel thing in place, it makes it even harder because you can't really be there to support, and I'm not one of those people who are all up in text messaging people about stuff. Like, my thing is, I don't say anything if there's nothing need to be said. Once I've been told what I need to be told, I'm good. I don't have to make all these unnecessary conversations and stuff. Just if there's new information, give me new information. I don't have to talk to somebody every single day unless there's new information. And I don't think people understand that. They think, you just don't care. It's not that I care. I care a lot. But I don't feel the need to be touching base every hour of the hour, because all that's going to do is have me stressed out. And then I end up in the hospital for my blood pressure and stuff being jacked up. I have enough trouble dealing with my blood sugars. So my blood sugar was down to a 9.9. The doctor wants it for 6 or below. I don't see that happening. Not with me having sickle cell trait and G6PD positive, high blood pressure, and other issues. I could starve myself, and it's not gonna get that low because I'll be in a coma. Hey, I know. Okay. All right, guys. So me and Miss Brownie, but we're getting ready to go. Y'all take care. I know. It's time for the bumble nums. That's our program. All right, guys, take care. Say bye bye. Say bye bye. Okay, bye bye. Yes, I know.